Good morning, dear friends. The news is good. Over the past 24 hours, the enemy hasn't been able to progress in any part of the front. On the contrary, according to preliminary data, which still needs to be clarified, the armed forces of Ukraine liberated the town of Chuhuiv in Kharkiv region, with an important military airfield nearby. Our enemies also carried out missile and air strikes against cities in Ukraine: Kyiv, Zhytomyr, Kharkiv, Chernihiv, Sumy region and Mariupol. Nevertheless, our armed force retaliate and counterattack in certain areas. A new factor has emerged, of which I would like to tell you separately. This factor is that the enemy has dramatically increased the intensity of information and psychological operations carried out against us, against the population of Ukraine, the armed forces, the leadership of Ukraine, the leadership of the armed forces. This means two things. Firstly, that they are not doing good job on the ground and in the air, and that is why they are increasing attacks in other information space. Secondly, we shouldn't react to this because the main goal of the enemy is to make us lose the psychological ability to resist. Of course, for 12 days, Ukrainians have become more literate in this, and we will help you to keep a good state of mind and not be influenced by these effects. According to the Ukrainian Defense Ministry, as of the morning of March 7th, the enemy total losses are: personnel, more than 11,000 people; tanks, 29 units. This is a tank division, by the way. Armored combat vehicles, 999 units, artillery systems 117, multiple rocket launchers 50, means of air defense 23, aircraft 46 units, helicopters 68, motor vehicles 454 units, ships and boats 3 units, tanks with fuel and lubricating materials more than 60, unmanned aerial vehicles operatively conducting reconnaissance of our positions and directing enemy artillery more than 7. Thank you for your attention. Stay tuned for our next posts. Everything will be Ukraine.